So if Yisroel Saba chapter transforms everything. Nanach nachmo nachmam yimon Rabbi Yisroel and the Hasidim joyfully sing words from Rabbeinu. There is a principle that everything will be transformed to good. Oh, Rabbeinu revealed such wisdom, new wisdom that transcends all the wisdoms, and it breaks and annuls all the worldly desires, transforms everything. Now there is in the world the wisdom that Rabbi Nachman revealed and brought into the world, that there will be a new world, a world of faith, of truth. The whole world will cast off all the desires, and they will not be able to bear smelling the scent of this world, of the desires. The light of Rabbeinu is coming to the world. He beats the evil to dust, casts the arrogant to the ground, all the sins of arrogance, and lifts the lowly to the highest heavens. He immediately transforms to the opposite. He transforms. Aho, we have a merciful Father who gives us everything, only that we spoil it through our desires. But we have much over which to rejoice. There is already Rabbeinu in the world. Rabbeinu descended for the world. He said, for myself, I did not need to descend to the world, only for all of you, to repair you, to teach you, to reveal good things to you, which are good in this world and also in the next. Rabbeinu is all of our primary rectification. We need tikkun, rectification. He cleans the world, each one, from all the desires, and He repairs us with such rectifications, with such wisdom, as if we had not done any sins. We will be clean, and He shines such a wondrous light on each one. Repentance. There are no words in all the world like those of Rabbeinu. Every word of His is a redemption for us and for our descendants, always. This wisdom never before descended to the world. It is beyond this world. It is the main source of all our joy, all our vitality. It is such a force like nothing that had ever been in the world. New. He makes us new. Such rectifications were never before in the world. Now is the time of the redemption. Such a light will come to the world that everyone will cast off their desires and search for how to clean ourselves from our sins, from the desires. This will come. Rabbeinu brought down and revealed such a light, such a wisdom, such a truth in the world, that the whole world will come to God, to the Torah, to the truth. The heart and the mind, this is an inner being, and this wisdom is a new wisdom which will inspire a person with such strength and wisdom that everyone will cast off their desires and will not be able to bear the foul smell of lusts. People will flee from it as from fire. Rabbeinu annuls pride and honor and the sins in impure places. He transforms everything. They are turned into nothing. All the desires. He transforms the person and all the world completely from one extreme to the other. Rabbeinu cleans us of all kinds of pride from all the desires, and He repairs us. He will repair the whole world. He transforms all the desires and all the intensity of the evil inclination of the impurity. He prepares a grave for them, and they enter it, and cannot do a thing. The impurity and the darkness will be annulled and broken. There will be a grave, and they will be buried. He transforms everything. Aha! Such a Rebbe, such a Rebbe. Rabbeinu says, if God forbid a person falls to the place where he falls, in one moment he can go from the depths to the heights. Only he must resolve not to do it more. That he should from now on observe the times for donning tefillin, and not worry. God will have mercy on him. For when one says we have sinned, we have become guilty, we have betrayed, and confesses to God as Rabbeinu advises us, Master of the world, I sinned, I became guilty, I have betrayed, then he becomes a force that is the opposite. He transforms everything to holiness. I fell. Despair does not exist at all. There is already a tzaddik who revealed despair does not exist at all. So it will be the opposite. Cast yourself onto this tzaddik who revealed despair does not exist at all. Then you will already emerge from the impurity. God forbid you fell. Start anew now. From this moment, anew. What is the problem? Dirt? Rabbeinu is a cleaning agent that conquers the dirt and the foul smells of the desires and transforms it to something else. He transforms. You damaged? He repairs. Saba laughs. I feel what is coming. There will be such a light in the world, just as there was an overwhelming of darkness and lusts and impurity. To the contrary, there will be all the much more force to annul and smash the evil, all the impurity. It is only that the evil is already deeply rooted in the world, and it is very hard to break, very hard. But there will be something different, a new state of being. Rabbeinu revealed such wisdom, L'kita Maran, and L'kita Halachas, and L'kita Eitzes. that have the power to transform everything to good. Even the children will all become holy and want only truth, truth, and faith. We need to know and to believe that just as we are, God already gave us Rבינו, and now is the time of the redemption. There is already advice from Rבינו, from God. Rבינו received from God. The time will come when people will run from the mud, from the desires. They will recognize and know that this world is insubstantial. It is empty and nothing. Nothing. All of life will be primarily to serve God. It will be a reversed world, the world of the world to come, a world of faith, a world of truth. This has already come to the world, but it needs time to come to fruition. It will come slowly, slowly, not at once. It is a very difficult thing, but Rבינו transforms everything to good, transforms everything. It will be a new world, a world of truth, of faith. If someone truly wants, God sends him a good wife and children, and everything is turned around. Yes, every person who needs help, so Rבינו helps him. Every person who needs help, so Rבינו helps him. He has all the true wisdoms in his hand, how to repent and how to serve God in truth, to instill in us, in our hearts, all the salvations, all the advice. Rבינו is our help. He gives us everything. But in truth, without truth, there is nothing. Truth, not to make money, not for desires, prestige, publicity. This is false. Truth, not to make money, not for desires, prestige, publicity. This is false. I have seen the whole world and all the varieties of atheism. I knew only a drop from the sea of what is in this, that the darkness will be annulled, the impurity will be annulled. And I saw the force of Rבינו, that he transforms everything and it becomes something else. A new world is made. Thank God. We need to remember the gifts and the kindnesses that God did with us and with the whole world. These are kindnesses and wonders like which were never before revealed in the world. This will rise and reach us and all of Israel. What we have merited to know from Rבינו, the wonder of the final redemption, in which each Jew will merit to repair everything, all the sins. Through the power of Rבינו, he will illuminate the true path, how to be a Jew. In the redemption, there will be revealed to every Jew, to every one of the people of Israel, a light will be revealed, in which all the sins will become good deeds. There is a principle that everything will be transformed to good. There is a principle that everything will be transformed to good. The completion of Israel will be that everyone will be holy, champions of faith. There will be a truth like none that had ever been before in the world, of which the world has no idea. What is truth and what is Torah? There will be in the world only the light of true wisdom and faith, a world of the wisdom of Rבינו that will be revealed in the world. Chapter Come to Me. Yisroel sings a melody for Rabbi Avram Bar Nachman. In you, Rבינו, we will exalt. In you, Rבינו, we will rejoice. In you, Rבינו, we will exalt and rejoice in you. Oh, if we would feel a drop from the sea of how joyful we should be. And Rבינו gives us slight hints to us. Joy, 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 dancing, dancing, dancing. Rabbi Avram Bar Nachman composed melodies. He was a holy tzaddik, a man of truth, clear truth, not falsehood. He always composed new melodies. This melody of Avram Bar Nachman, the world does not know. They think that this melody was already existent. No. Rabbi Avram Bar Nachman revealed this melody. They found a new melody, and he heard it. Then he took the melody. They found a new melody, and he heard it. Then he took the melody. This would be good to put to the words, in you, Rבינו, we will rejoice. So he added the words, and to this day the song has endured. And all the world now sings, in you, Rבינו, we will exalt. They know that this is a Breslov melody. He infused those who were far with light, the non-religious. He inspired them with the great light, even we as we are. But Rבינו, in you, Rבינו, we will exalt. This has much meaning. Just as we are, even with no hope, no repair, no healing. No healing. What? Is there healing for such diseases? But he, Rabbi Avram Bar Nachman, he found that Rבינו can heal all the diseases. So he took this melody and he shined in our hearts the great light, that there is Rבינו in the world, so we can already rejoice. We will exalt and rejoice in you. We will exalt and rejoice in you. If not for this, all the world would be desolation. The whole world was filled with heresy, and there was no faith in the world. And Rבינו, with one word, he infuses the whole world with faith, brings repairs to the whole world, healings to the whole world. salvations to the whole world, for each one. Come to me, only come to me, to Uman. Anach nachmo nachma miyuman. Oh, on one side we have fallen and strayed far, and Rבינו revealed this to us. On one side we have fallen and strayed far, and Rבינו revealed this to us. He revealed that there will be apostasy in the world, heresy. This is, God forbid, worse than everything else. No faith, heresy. So God said that it was mandatory for Rבינו to descend to the world. He is the doctor. He can instill us with faith and repentance and healing to renew us. With every one of his words, he can conquer the world. Rבינו only strengthens us, enlivens us in a manner that was never before in the world. If you believe that you can damage, believe that you can repair. Who repairs? Rבינו. He revealed this. He revealed this. You damaged? Come to me. I will repair. The Torah scholars don't know anything, only pride and prestige and money. And Rבינו is only faith and trust. And he heals us just as we are. Only come to me. I can heal you. How is it that we merited to more than all the previous generations? Rבינו had not yet been revealed in the world. He was in heaven, but here he was very far from us. God created the world. He saw such diseases like those in these generations, and only Rבינו can heal them. And you, Rבינו, we will exalt, and you, Rבינו, we will rejoice. If not for Rבינו, I feel that, God forbid, I would not have known a thing from God, from the Torah, from true life. Oh, only come to me. Draw close to me. I wrote the Kitameran for you. Such wonders, such sweetness. Every discourse encompasses all the Torah. Rבינו says this. What, could I say such words? Rבינו revealed that this is true and firm and correct. Rבינו conquered the whole world. That is the teaching of Rבינו. Who in all the world knew of this? No tzaddik revealed it or knew of it. It is not recorded in any Gemara what is Nanach. Only Rבינו himself revealed this, that he is Nachman. That is the explanation. That he is Nachman. That is the explanation of Nanach, Nachman, the ultimate completion. No tzaddik ever knew of this. What is Nachman? Now Rבינו reveals to us what is Nachman. Nanach, Nachman miyuman. On this is dependent all the Torah and all the faith and all the truth and all the lights. Rבינו himself revealed this. It was never before revealed in the world. Now he himself revealed who this is. Nanach, Nachman, Nachman. Do you know who I am? I am Nanach, Nachman, Nachman miyuman. There's already the Kitameran, Sipire Masias, the Kita Halachas. Now we have reached the time of the redemption. There's already an awakening to publicize Rabbi Nachman. Has anyone heard something like this? A letter from heaven? We never heard anywhere of a petik like this. About you I said. About you I said. Well, this is something new. A new melody in the world. Nanach. All of the Jewish people, all of the land of Israel. Everyone is asking, what is this Nanach? They don't know what it is, but thank God we know that Rבינו revealed this, that he is Nanach. Everyone will be amazed. What is this Nanach? All the intellectuals, the non-religious, all the world, they don't know what it is, Nanach. But slowly they will know. They will ask, what is this? I want to know, what is this Nanach? What melody is this? And when they will know and draw close to Rבינו, it will be a new world. There is something new. All the world is asking, what is Nanach? We never heard a melody like this. The scholars, the Hasidim, they ask persistently, what is this? What is Nanach? Yerushalayim, Esharim, and all the world will ask, we want to know what is Nanach. You have such a melody, an amazing melody like this. What is it? This is a worldwide melody. This is a worldwide melody. Nanach, Nachman, Nachman miyuman. This is a good deed to be joyful always. It is a good deed to be joyful always. It is a good deed to be joyful always. This melody is endless. The whole world is singing this. The whole world, even non-Jews are singing this. We see that the whole world accepts this melody. People come and tell, we heard this melody, Nanach. All of France and all of England are filled with Nanach. Italy, China, and all the countries, they will ask, what is this Nanach? They have no questions at all, only about Nanach. What is Nanach? It is a melody. Do you know what is in this melody, Nanach? It has the potential to heal all the diseases. It can handle everything. It can handle everything. Yes, Nanach. To say it with innocence, with simplicity, with faith. Nanach, Nachmon, Achmam, Yuman. This is very easy to say. They see with their own eyes a disease which has no cure. Cancer, like cancer. And Rabbeinu says to the disease, go away. Then the sick person becomes like new. They see with their own eyes a disease which has no cure. Cancer, like cancer. And Rabbeinu says to the disease, go away. Then the sick person becomes like new. What? What happened? Where did the disease go? And we sing Nanach. What happened? Where did the disease go? And we sing Nanach. I saw what this is. I saw famous rabbis, and I saw one, a single man, Rabbi Yisroel Kaduner. I saw what is in the world, and what is Breslov. I saw them both, this and that. And thank God I am alive, and I see that Rabbeinu conquered the world. With one word, he conquers the whole world. All the good, everything. The more we know from Rabbeinu, the more the evil inclination goes and recedes and disappears. Rabbeinu kills him along with all his soldiers. I merited to see with my own eyes and heart, and what I merited to see and hear, such wonders, such prayer, such service of God, such faith, such truth. One never sees such things. Since the creation of the world, there was nothing like it. Only now it is beginning to be revealed. Nanach. Now we are very close at the brink of the redemption. Until today, the expression for the redemption, until today in brackets, the expression for, end of brackets, the redemption was Mashiach, Messiah. Today it has changed. Until today there were the words Mashiach. Today it is Nanach. Saba laughs. We will sing and dance and push ourselves to be in all kinds of joy. And it still would not approximate the true joy of one word from Rabbeinu. This is such a force. It is new. The Mashiach will be new. And Rabbeinu already brought the Mashiach. Rabbeinu had one son who was the Mashiach. And he called him at the circumcision. He gave him the name Shlomo Ephraim. He was the Mashiach. Mashiach, the son of David, and Mashiach, the son of Yosef. What is Shlomo? Shlomo is the Mashiach, son of David, and Ephraim is the Mashiach, son of Yosef. And his son passed away. But Rabbeinu will repair everything. He will repair us and the whole world. Oh, what will be? What a world it will be at the time of the Mashiach's coming. Rabbeinu already revealed the end. We have a book from Rabbeinu, and the name of it is Megillas Starim. The Megillah, the chapters, the book of the hidden things. In it, Rabbeinu revealed what year and what month and what day the Mashiach will come, and what form his coming will take, and what will happen when he comes. Everything. It is the secret from all the world. A very awesome secret. The secret of the redemption. Something that was hidden. It was not known. Only Rabbeinu revealed it in his book, and no one else knows. Only Rabbeinu and Rabbi Nosson. Rabbeinu revealed everything, and if he revealed it, then the law is according to Rabbi Nachman, which is a quote from the Gemara. But it is hidden from us. We do not know. It was written all in initial letters, Rosh Tevis. That is also good. The whole order of the coming of the Mashiach, Rabbeinu revealed, and Rabbi Nosson wrote it. The book can be found among the Hasidim of Rabbeinu, the students of Rabbeinu, in shortened form. In any case, I know about this, that there is a book whose name is Megillas Starim. Rabbeinu and Rabbi Nosson knew everything, but we don't know anything. Only Rabbi Nosson heard from Rabbeinu this secret of the time of the Mashiach's coming, and perhaps one or two others. I do not know, and also the students of Rabbi Nosson also did not know a drop from the sea. This I know, the redemption will be in the month of Nisan. He will come in the month of Nisan. The Gemara says, in Nisan we were redeemed, and in Nisan we will be redeemed. in Nisan we were redeemed, and in Nisan we will be redeemed. Our redemption was in Nisan, and also now it will be in Nisan. But the day and the year are not known. But it is written in the Petik, and about you I said, my fire will burn until the coming of the Mashiach. This is such a wonder. And about you I said, in all the letters of Rבינו it was not written, and about you I said. There was never before in the world a letter like this, and about you I said. This is a very awesome wonder. Well, until the coming of the Mashiach. I must live until the coming of the Mashiach. All of my friends, well, until the coming of the Mashiach. I must live until the coming of the Mashiach. All of my friends are already under the earth since 20 years ago. All of them. Not one is left. Only I alone. I must endure until the coming of the Mashiach. There are many who are astonished. What is he doing here? Move on already. You're not one of us. You need to be there. There, in your place. What are you doing here? Well, this is the answer. In the letter from Rבינו it is written, until the coming of the Mashiach. So, I am waiting for the coming of the Mashiach. That is why I am here, not there. We'll wait and see. I see that this is not a light matter. Now is the time of the redemption. Rבינו told me in the letter, and about you I said, my fire will burn until the coming of the Mashiach. Apparently, this is saying that I will be present at the coming of the Mashiach. I will be alive. I will live until the Mashiach comes. After that, I will also live on. So, I need to live until the end. The Mashiach will come and receive the letter. The Mashiach will come and receive the letter. Nanach Nachmo, Mamon, chapter New Wonders. Yisroel and followers on Saturday night singing Breslov songs. When one sees wonders like these, stories like these, discourses like these, one feels that Rabbi Nachman is the main salvation. Stories like these were never before in the world, and there is nothing like them. Stories like these of the Master of Prayer and the 7 beggars, and every story. In each one is a new bestowal that was never before revealed in the world. Such secrets of the Torah that were never before in the world. And all this, for us, we are so sick. We need new healings like these. Only Rבינו. In any case, we need to strengthen ourselves, not to fall, to renew and strengthen ourselves, and to learn the books of Rבינו at all times, not to be considered experts, only to serve God well. With every teaching, with every story, every discourse from Rבינו, it is the root of all the Torah. It is I who says this. It is not I who says this. It is not I who says this. Is it I who says it? It is not I who says this. Is it I who says this? Rבינו revealed it. And if he said it, then the law is as Rabbi Nachman, quote from the Gemara. He said, he revealed this. He knew that we have no one to help us, aside from him himself. The Rebbe is true, head of the Jewish people. He's the head of our house, the head of the house of the whole world. The whole world. He revealed such wisdom to the world that had never before been revealed. You created everything with wisdom, such wisdom that had never before been in the world. Such holy wisdom, sublime wisdom that had never before been revealed in the world. The Holy Ari says that the Mashiach will be greater than Moshe Rבינו, greater than all the tzaddikim. This is in the writings of the Holy Ari. Oh, what this is, what this is. Oy vey, if we merited, we would be able to renew ourselves and be true people, not like the world as it is now. This is not a world. Now everyone runs and goes from place to place, wandering about. But these are not people. They have hands and feet and a mouth, everything. But they are a type of animal. That is what Rבינו says in the teaching, for a merciful one will lead them. The Kitam Ram, part 2, chapter 7. The Gemara says, a person does not commit a sin unless the spirit of foolishness enters him. The spirit of foolishness is the opposite of wisdom, the opposite of knowledge. We need to give ourselves over to extracting ourselves from sin. That is the main cause of suffering and pain. No suffering is greater than that of sin. How does one come to sin? Rבינו says that it has no relation to the Jewish people, only to non-Jews. Sins, lusts, this is only for the non-Jews. We, who chose us from all the peoples, thus, how can we come to fall into sins and commit them? God forbid. It is not related to us. It is not for us. It is only a matter of lack of knowledge. It is only a matter of lack of knowledge. It is not related to us. It is the opposite of knowledge. You were given to know that the Lord is God. And now is the time of the approaching of the redemption. We see how the world is so immersed in desires. And Rabbeinu says the opposite, that one needs to abandon the desires. Everyone, the whole world, all the non-religious, they are drawing closer to Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman. According to the ways of nature, they ought to have fled from Rabbi Nachman. They ought to have retreated. They ought to have retreated. What? He says money is worth nothing, prestige is nothing, only to serve God? But everyone respects him and loves him and says only Rabbi Nachman, Rabbi Nachman, Rabbi Nachman. Yes, it is well known, famous. All the world says that it is necessary to study the stories, to see what is in them. Stories like these were never before in the world. And also the teachings and discourses of Rabbeinu. These are awesome matters that were never before revealed in the world, and all for us, to help us escape the prison. We are sunken in what we are sunken, and we need to emerge from all this. And nothing can help us, only Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman. Every single word that he revealed is all our hope, and all our vitality, and the vitality of all the world. Not like we think. Even if we learn the Torah, there are in the Torah two powers. A power of life, and a power of death. One can learn, be a great scholar, and learn the opposite, if he does so without the tzaddik. But with the tzaddik, it is entirely different. The main wisdom is the Torah and the true tzaddik. So the time will come. All that Rabbeinu spreads more throughout the world brings the redemption closer. All that Rabbeinu spreads more throughout the world brings the redemption closer. In Sefer Midas, Rabbeinu says the coming of the Mashiach is dependent on drawing close to the tzaddikim. Who are the tzaddikim? Rabbeinu and his followers. Yes, that is it. In any case, we need to annul our opinions completely to Rabbeinu, to the Torah, and to give ourselves over to fulfilling the Torah, to internalize the Torah, to instill faith in ourselves, not to look at the rest of the world. Now it is a world of insanity, of the wicked, but there is already a repairman who can help, who can bring us out. The healing and the salvation is only Rabbeinu. The head of Israel, the Rebbe, the initial letters of head of Israel spell Rebbe, Rosh B'nai Yisroel, Rebbe. Rabbeinu is the Rebbe of all Israel. What is Rebbe? A Rebbe teaches children, works with the child, and informs him what is a patach, what is a kometz, vowels in Hebrew, what is Bereshis, the book of Genesis, what is the meaning of the word bara, created. He guides his development. He instills spirit in him, instills a new soul. We need to be fighters, warriors, to overcome, not to pay attention to the world, only to what we merit to feel and understand some word from Rabbeinu. Every word of Rabbeinu has such wisdom, such light, such new goodness that was never before in the world. The main point is that we need to annul our wisdom and understanding and intelligence, to annul entirely. Rabbeinu Rabbi Nachman is the root and the essence of the Torah, of faith, of all our vitality. That is it, and this will be. What this is. Where are we? There exists such a light in the world, in this world, that is all our vitality and hope, and we need to give our souls not to leave this, to enter this into our hearts, and not to look at the rest of the world. Who are they? The world. Rabbeinu, God, Rabbeinu, the Torah, that is the world. Aside from that, there is no world. We need to speak only about this. We need to speak about this day and night, not to sleep and not to eat. There's not time. There is no time. We need to have mercy on ourselves and on our children and on our descendants and on ourselves, and to speak only about this. Every time we have the opportunity to meet each other and speak, we need to speak only about this. Each one what he merited to find in the words of Rabbi Nachman on how to repair and to renew and to strengthen oneself. To speak only of this with our friends and with all the world, for the falseness will not endure. We need to give ourselves over to this and instill in our hearts and in the hearts of our descendants, and to speak at all times about this. How to merit to become free of the sins and desires. How to merit to repair everything. Rabbi Yisroel is asked, For someone who wants to come close to Rabbeinu, which book should he read in particular at the beginning? Saba says only not to do evil, only to do everything according to the will of God. Then everything one learns from any of the books, Rבינו will shine light on all of it, and one finds in every word of the Torah what one needs, how to live and how to repair and how to draw close to God. God wants the heart. The main point is the heart. Rבינו said, give me your hearts, and I will lead you on a new path. Your hearts, the heart. And also, if a person searches for truth, he will find it. One who looks for truth, God guides him so that he will do everything he needs to do. God opens his eyes and he sees the truth and he knows how to behave, what to do, how to fix everything, and how to return to God, to the Torah, to faith, to truth. For anyone who wants, there are now such teachings, such prayers, such discourses, and such a tzaddik who can change the natural order, change the world. There's a principle that everything will be transformed to good. He transforms everything to good. How much we need to rejoice and to thank God at all times for the gift and the kindness that he did for us, that we have Rבינו now in the darkness of these generations. There is already Rבינו. He is the healing for everything. He heals, he repairs, he gives life to everything, to all those who want, every single moment. For one who wants life, who wants to histaken, maybe to danger himself, meaning to sacrifice himself even in danger. For one who wants life, who wants to histaken and be a servant, or histaken maybe to be fixed. For one who wants life, who wants to maybe be fixed and be a servant of God, to serve God in truth. Only Rבינו is the healer. This needs to be announced to the whole world, and we see that the world has understood this already. They are drawing themselves to Rבינו. I see and I understand that I need to constantly thank and believe in God that he did such a miracle for me. I was a solitary man facing the whole world, my father and my mother and my family and the city and all the world. Now we sit here and speak and tell of these wonders. I was so cruel to my father and mother. My father endured hell in this world. He was poor and blind, in the ultimate loneliness, in utter depression, and I lived in this house. It is a miracle that I remained alive in such poverty. My father cried before me and said to me, oy vey, my son, my precious son, I love you. I am your father. I know what I am saying, and you are still young. You don't understand. Have mercy on me and on yourself, and don't be Breslev. No woman will want you. Who will take you for a husband? Who will take Breslev? And you are poor. You don't have money. You will die single. You won't have children and you won't have a household. You won't have anything, nothing. Why Breslev? I don't want Breslev. Oy, how could it be that you will not have mercy on me and you'll be Breslev? Oy, what you are doing. And my mother sobbed, without Breslev you can't exist. Whoever heard such a thing? Yisroel Bear has become Breslev. I don't want Breslev. My father and mother and brothers, they cried for me, and I was cruel to my father and mother and said, this won't change, and no wisdom and no might will help you. For me, only Breslev. What loneliness I suffered, what humiliation. Anyone who was there felt pain at my condition, where I was in the world, how I existed. It is impossible to imagine. There are no words to describe what I endured. There are no words to describe what I endured. And thank God, now I see that it was good. Now I see that it was good. It was very good. I long for those times and say, if only I had suffered more. But now, even if I were to pay millions, it is gone. The time has passed. I remember when it was forbidden to learn Breslev books. People were afraid to touch a Breslev book. I saw this, and thank God today one can learn in every place. These are signs of the redemption. I saw that there is such a force. I saw that such a force exists in the world. That I sat in the yeshiva and learned Breslev books in the yeshiva, the Kita Moran, the Kita Tfilas, and Psalms. And I saw that there was no fear. I saw that I was alone and everyone was opposed and persecuted. And I had such a might that is not found in the world. They were amazed at how I held on. Now I see the true appearance of the liars, how they appear, where they are. Nothing is left from them. Only the books endured. It created a new world. Every word from Rבינו. Oy vey. The honor and the pride and the money. It blinds one's eyes and one falls. But one who searches for truth, he is not afraid of anything. He has no fear. Thank God, we merited now to our revelation of the light of Rבינו. Every teaching he revealed in the world, every word he revealed in the world is all our vitality and all our hope. Rבינו already revealed that he can help us. He can repair us as we are. And we need to have mercy on ourselves and on the generations to come, to inform everyone, to the whole world, that there is in these times, in this darkness, there is such a light that can help us to free us from the sins and the desires and rectify everything. Nachma part, and I heal her. Oy, oy. Master of the world, the main point is that we need to reveal, to publicize, to give our souls for this matter, that the entire redemption is dependent on Rabbi Nachman of Breslov. To learn his books, every letter, every teaching, every word of his is such a light that speaks to you, tells you what you need, everything you are passing through, that you passed through, and that you are yet to pass through, and likewise for this person and that person, for each one individually. Rabbi Nachman is the root of the whole Torah. He is the root of faith. He is the root of every Jew. Wherever he is, to wherever he has fallen, Rבינו finds him, heals him. What is impossible to heal, such sickness for which there is no healing. But Rabbi Nachman revealed that he can heal and repair everything. Every word that he revealed encompasses all the experience of each Jew, what is happening to him and what happened to him, his diseases and his healing. Not only the diseases, he repairs and purifies and heals all the sick. All the pathetic ones of the world that have no hope of rising. Oh, fortunate are we that we merited in this darkness, in this concealment, that we know about Rבינו, such a wonder who can rectify us according to our deeds. According to our deeds, we have no hope of healing for our diseases. But Rabbi Nachman is already here in the world, and he can repair all the diseases with no chance of rectification and healing. No other tzaddik can help them. But Rabbi Nachman said, and I heal her. This is from the end of the story of the 7 beggars. The princess was struck by bullets with poison, arrows with poison, bullets with poison, and fell into a state of weakness. And I heal her. Only I can help you. The evil one has shot all types of poison at us, all the types of bullets, and the princess fell into a weakened state. Then the beggar said, only I can heal her. That is to say, the congregation of Israel, the divine presence of Israel. This applies to all the Jewish people, each and every one. There is no one who can heal the people of Israel, only Rבינו. He revealed about himself that he is the beggar, and I heal her. In brackets, and at this point, yisroel points at himself. Rבינו is all the beggars. He is the master of prayer. He is the burger. All of the Kitameran is Rבינו, but with great wisdom. A wise person understands on his own. Rבינו revealed a drop from the sea. Each thing is the little that contains the great. Each thing is the little that contains the great. The little, one word, it contains the whole world. The great is limitless, all the world. The great is limitless, all the world. Rבינו said that the Mashiach will tell the end of the story of the 7 beggars. He left that to the Mashiach. Saba laughs. A very rare handwritten note found in a stack of writings of Rabbi Nosson, wherein is described the beginning of his drawing close. Contents of the note. In the year 1802, in the month of Elul, I merited to draw close to the holy leader, the true rabbi, our teacher, Rabbi Nachman. May his holy and righteous memory be blessed. He grasped my hand and drew me in great mercy and lifted me as the nursemaid lifts up the baby. and lifted me as the nursemaid lifts up the baby, carries the baby, feeds the baby. And lifted me as the nursemaid lifts up the baby. Rabbi Nosson cast away and lifted me as the nursemaid lifts up the baby. Rabbi Nosson cast away all of the world entirely, and he merited that through him we know of Rabbeinu. If not for Rabbi Nosson, we would not know at all about Rabbi Nachman. If not for Rabbi Nosson, we would not know at all about Rabbi Nachman. Nachman, 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 Yimam.